Okay, so what is up, guys? A lot of you have been suggesting that I do a tips and tricks on Fortnite, and there actually is a few tips and tricks that are really good that I use to like play. So I'm just gonna share it with you. So the first tip that you want to have known is choose carefully where you want to drop into the start of the match, because like if you want kills, then you can either drop somewhere where a lot of people go, or you can also drop somewhere where like less people go, so there's a higher chance of you getting more loot, but also of less chance of you dying. And yeah, so that's one of the very important tips that you can use. Okay, the next tip I have for you is all about high grounds. And by high grounds, I mean like getting on top of an enemy, either by using stairs or if you have like a sniper, getting on a mountain. And that is very useful because you're most likely to get headshots. Like, let's say you're in like a face-to-face battle. If you use the stairs, you can most likely jump into his base and like get a headshot as you jump and are in the air. So that is one of the very useful tricks that I use when I am in a face-to-face battle or have a sniper and I am on a mountain sniping people. Okay, another tip that I have is when you get inside of the circle. One of my strategies is, well, one, if you want to get kills, I stay near the edge of the circle because most likely there'll be people like trying to still get in, so you can just kill them because their health will be down from the storm. Okay, and then the other thing is, if you're inside of the circle, don't assume that you're safe because, again, there's still people that are coming in from the storm. So if you're like a person that doesn't really get into like the action and start shooting and stuff, don't assume that you're safe. Okay, so one other thing is that I know like some people don't like to get in the action, but believe me, getting into the action is the thing to do because then you'll have like one less person to worry about if you kill them. And I know at first it might be frustrating if you're like a beginner and you get killed when you head into the action, but trust me, you'll find it better to get into the action and you'll get better at it if you keep doing it. And then eventually you'll just keep killing people by going into the action. Okay, so another thing is organizing. And what I mean by organizing is to have like a certain loadout for like your weapons and like bandages and shields. So for a beginner, a good loadout would be having an assault rifle first, and then a shotgun, and then like the next one is like a sniper, RPG, grenade launcher, like anything that's like a special weapon. I call it like special because like it's not really common to find except a sniper. But and then the next thing you would want to have is like either bandages or a med kit. And then like small shield potions or shield is what would be in the next slot. And as you can see in this video, I have an assault rifle first, a shotgun, and a sniper, and then I had shield potion and and then the bandages. So yeah, that really does help. And if you organize, then you'll most likely won't have to look at your like loadout on the bottom of your screen to know what gun you want to choose. You'll just like be able to switch it quickly and just keep fighting and focus. Another essential thing to have is either headphones in or your volume turned all the way up, because sound is key when you are playing Fortnite, because then you'll be able to hear gunshots from either north, west, east, or south, and you'll be able to like hear footstep if someone is above of you and below you. So yeah, that is very important because Fortnite added that a while ago to the game, so it would help you know where someone is. Also, if you hear gunshots, like I said in one of my previous tips, go toward it so that you can like most likely get into the action and get some kills and worry about one less person. So yeah. Okay, so one of the most important things is to gather resources, and there's many reasons for that. My first reason I do this is because if you're in the top 10 and you build a fort, let's say out of like wood, brick, or metal, it'll protect you with some cover, because sometimes the circle is just like out in the open. So if you're just standing behind a tree, most likely someone will see you and probably like snipe you in the head or something. You'll die, get triggered, probably punch the TV and break it. So what you want to do is build a base so you're most likely not gonna get hit. And a basic structure is just building walls and then putting stairs in between, and you keep doing that so that you can get as much height as you can, because again, height is important. So yeah, so that's one of the many reasons that you should gather resources. And my other reason is because it's called Fortnite. They wouldn't let you build forts for no reason. So yeah, just do that so you can have some extra cover. Okay, so another beginner like baby step that you can take is when you enter a house, let's say you go to like Pleasant Park, you enter a house, is close the door, because it will kind of play like mind games on the enemy. They'll think it's not looted, so they'll most likely go in to see what's in there. And you can be hiding in a corner, place a trap over the door, and yeah, you can easily get kills like that, which is like an important way that you can easily get kills, obviously. But sometimes you have to like be careful, because there is like sometimes 2 doors on a house, in the back and in the front. So you would have to like watch out for both doors. Okay, so my 8th tip is all about movement. So basically, some people like to hide in the grass or move really slowly so they won't get detected. But unless you have the like bush kind of like not cloning, but like cloaking thing, then you're fine. But if you are like in a bush, people are most likely gonna see you, because Fortnite did add this one feature where if you are suspicious of a bush, you can aim and like pass it, and if it moves slower, kind of your aim, that means there's most likely someone in there, because Fortnite did realize that many people were hiding in bushes and killing people. But one of my tips is just not to do that. And you also don't want to sprint unless you're being chased or something and you're out in the open, because it does leave behind a dust trail, so it's so people can more likely like see your dust trail and just keep following you. So I don't really suggest sprinting unless you really have to, like you're out in the open and you're getting chased. But also if that happens to you, you can just quickly build the base and try killing them. And so yeah. Okay, so for this tip, we are gonna talk about the map. And you can use the map to like plan your route effectively when you're trying to get into the circle. Like, let's say for example you are like looking for where to go that's in the inner circle, so you can just like use the what do you call it? Like you can point a spot on the map so you know where to go. So you can check the map whenever you're in a safe area to know where you're gonna go. And so there are no vehicles in Fortnite, but which like makes it kind of harder to like travel and stuff. So if you you want to kind of like plan ahead if you know the storm's coming and you're really far away from the circle. So you don't want to stay until it says storm eye is moving in, because then most likely you're gonna get stuck in the storm and it's a better chance of people killing you. This tip might sound weird, but believe it or not, being paranoid in Fortnite will actually help you, because when you're paranoid, you're really alert, and that will help you because like if you're alert, then you'll most likely see someone before they see you, so it'll be easier to eliminate them. And again, like Fortnite is mostly about just surviving to be the last one. So eliminating people is obviously a good idea that you want to do, because you'll get to like a higher rank easier. And yeah, so you want to have just a state of mind of like being alert at all times, because again, you are most likely not to die. Okay, and for one of my final tips, but not the final one, is you always want to have an escape plan for whatever you're doing in Fortnite. Because if, let's say you're building a base, sometimes things can go like horribly wrong, like someone shooting RPGs at you or something. So you kind of want to have an escape plan. So an example is like when I build a base, I want to get a launch pad, because the launch pad you can just easily build, use the launch pad and get out of there, maybe go to someone else's base, kill them, take over their base, and yeah. So you always want to have a escape plan. Okay, and for another tip that you can use is when you get a shield, you want to find a safe place and like drink it immediately, because you never know, you can probably get like shot really quickly. So immediately when you get a shield, drink it right away in a safe place. An important strategy is not looting bodies right away when you kill them. And many people will be like, oh, like Gomo Gaming, like why would you do that if you want to get the loot? The reason is because if there's like a good weapon in there, like let's say they have like a common weapon or something, they would most likely want to get that common weapon, or like the uncommon weapon or whatever it is. Obviously they would want to get a better gun. So you can actually like camp somewhere that you can see the weapons and use it as bait. Then you can kill the person, because they won't be thinking like, oh my, this is probably like a trap, I shouldn't even go for it. They most likely will be thinking like, oh wow, it's a golden scar, like what can go wrong? And obviously you would know a lot of things can go wrong if you do that. And it's also a helpful trick. You see that there's like rainbow blue somewhere where it doesn't look like it should be, then I would say engage with caution. A helpful strategy that helps a lot of people is know what weapon does what. So let's say, for example, you see someone far away and you have an assault rifle. Obviously, the assault rifle can shoot farther away than a shotgun, so you would use an assault rifle to kill them. An assault rifle is like the assault rifle, the burst assault rifle, I think it's called, and the SCAR. And I'm sure they're gonna add like more guns to the game, but those are the guns for now. So then if you're in a face-to-face battle, you would most likely want to use like a pump shotgun or a tactical shotgun. Now, what I suggest is, a lot of people are like, oh, which one does like more damage? I think sometimes my strategy is having both of them, because the pump shotgun does do more damage, like it can kill you in one hit, but it also like takes a lot of time to reload and get ready. So what I do is I hit them once, pop the pump shotgun, and then I hit them with the tactical shotgun, because the tactical shotgun can shoot multiple times. And yeah, so it's the same thing for an RPG. You can obviously hit bases from far away and stuff. And pistols, I mean, you can use a pistol if you don't have any other weapons, because you can kill with certain pistols, you can kill people, like if you hit them 5 times, you can kill them. So yeah, I mean, it's all up to you. So thank you so much, guys, for the support and stuff on my videos. And I just thought that I would help you guys like win and stuff, because I know a lot of people like struggle sometimes. But yeah, so if you found this helpful, please like drop a like and subscribe. And another thing I was gonna say is, if you guys really like this video, just like for part 2. So yeah, peace.